Hello, this is Todd Luck, and this is a video letting you guys know that the Tarzan and Jane figures from Boss Fight Studio are up for pre-order right now. Boss Fight Studios puts out highly articulated and detailed 3 3/4 inch figures, and so this Tarzan figure will be coming with a spear, a knife, a sheath for the knife, a figure stand, and some interchangeable hands. And he's got an interesting face sculpt. He's a little different from the traditionally handsome Tarzan that I'm used to. He looks more like a Neanderthal, a little bit mixed into his face. And I was kind of wondering what their inspiration was, but then when I looked at the references they were using, sure enough, it's actually Frank Frazetta Tarzan, so that's a little bit different, but very interesting. And so here's the Jane figure. So she comes with a knife, a spear, interchangeable hands, and a figure stand. And so that outfit she's wearing, it's kind of a jungle girl sort of outfit. It could be inspired by a couple different things. Here's the Trendmasters figure that never came out. So it looks awful lot like that prototype. And that's kind of cool because, I kind of lamented that we never got a Jane from Trendmasters, so it's kind of cool to get an updated modern version of that. And it could have also been inspired by this cover. This is an unused cover for a novel called Jane, the Woman Who Loved Tarzan. So whatever the inspiration, it's pretty cool. And so both figures are going to run you $25.99. After you pay for shipping, each of them would be $30.99. It's a $5 shipping. If you buy them separately, if you bought them together, it'll be $60.54 for both figures with shipping. So they're not cheap, but these are going to be limited edition collector's figures. So you're kind of paying, partly for the kind of rarity that these figures are going to have. So that was just wave 1. They do have a wave 2 planned, and so that would be Tarzan. This one, instead of having a loincloth, will have him in his jungle briefs or jungle underwear, which is cool. And it's going to have a bow and arrow, which is cool too. But I'm not sure if that alone is worth me paying $25.99. But, different people are going to have, different reactions to that. What they will also have in Wave 2, however, is going to be Law of Opar, a villainess from the novels and who appears in several novels. She's a very important character in the Burroughs stories. So that's really cool. So that's definitely a very cool, interesting choice. I don't know if we've ever gotten a figure of her, so very awesome. So putting my vote in for future figures, I would love to see some Wazari warriors. Wazari are, of course, the black tribe that Tarzan befriends, and at times they act as his own personal army. And so there is a lot of army building potential here, and, there's just not enough black action figures, out there, so that would be great. Another great one would be the villains, the leopard men, who look really, really cool, and, of course, they were in the novel Tarzan versus the Leopard Men. So that would be amazing. And so there's other figures that are a part of this Hero Hacks line from Boss Fight Studios that are coming out. Some other jungle heroes that will be coming out are the Phantom, and they've actually got a female version of the Phantom as well. But that is available for pre-order right now, so that's really awesome. And speaking of Tarzan adjacent, Tarzan used to be part of a cartoon hour in the 70s with Zorro. So there you go. You can get your Tarzan Zorro action hour display going on. And by the way, Boss Fight Studios does some great collector-friendly packaging. This is the card back for Jane. So you're going to be able to just slide this card out and slide it back in after you open the figure. So that is really cool. So you'll be able to store it or display it in the packaging even after you open it. So that's awesome. Definitely looking forward to ordering these. Definitely doing a review of these figures once I get them. If you want to see reviews of old Tarzan figures, I've done reviews of a good bit of the Trendmasters Tarzan line from the 90s. So those are pretty neat. So you can take a look at those. And, you know, I've got other comics and toy reviews coming up. Getting some Masters of the Universe stuff, since that stuff is actually hitting the store shelves at Walmart right now. So that's pretty cool. Like and subscribe for more videos. And until next time, see ya.